Welcome everyone to the 2025 Exeter Open Mixed Foil Semi-Finals. On the right here we've got Oscar Afseth, and on the left we've got Luke Rees. I'm your commentator, Ryan Lung. I used to be an epéist, now I'm a sabreur. I don't know too much about foil, but I'll give it a go. It's a pair riposte by Luke Rees. Who's currently finding a bit of an issue with the glare from the window. Which is understandable. So a slight delay while we try to figure out how to close the blinds. Which it seems the problem has been sorted out. Both fences should be able to resume. That's a long attack by Luke Rees, and a counter-attack by Oscar. And we're going to see quite a bit of this sort of chaotic fencing, just like that from Luke. Again, similar action to the one before, counter-attack by Oscar, but Luke is known to have a bit of a unique style of fencing, you could say. Now it's a parry riposte. No, parry by Luke, but the riposte was not landed. And point goes to Oscar, taking the score to 3-1. Now Luke has been also fencing yesterday at the men's épée semi-final. So today he will be a bit tired. Luke got third place yesterday, and he's managed to get himself another medal today as well. Now Luke just running into the blade of Oscar there. Counter-attack by Oscar. Score's now 4-2. And it's an attack by Oscar. Attempted counter-attack by Luke, but Oscar was able to land a hit in time to bring the score to 5-2. And just again, you can see the sort of bouncing attack by Luke in his advance. Now preparation by Luke was attacked into by Oscar, which Luke is now going to video referee, and the ref is going to make his way to have a look. The score is now 2-6, just a bit under 2 minutes in. It's a bit of a lengthy check here. The referees go to video. And the video allows the referees just to see the hits in slow motion and rewind the hits. And we're just looking over that multiple times just to see if there was a preparation. check is still currently ongoing. And the referee is just returning to the piste after a lengthy video check. And there's a switch of decisions. It's going to be an attack for Luke Rees instead of a preparation. So it takes the score to 3-5 to Oscar. Oscar very, very active there on the defense, but Luke maintains the attack. Attack is off target by Luke. That's a very, very well-timed attack by Oscar, just catching Luke out. Bring the score to 6-4. It's a parry by Luke, but it's off target. You can just see the match just liven up a bit as the attack is mal-parried. Which then goes to video again. Oscar calling the ref to have a look at the monitor. Now we're just going to see if that is a parry riposte off target that goes to Oscar or an attack which was mal-parried. Attack by Luke, sorry, which was mal-parried by Oscar. Just looking at the footage again. And we're still undergoing the checks. Now the referee is returning back to the piste. Now let me remind, it's either a parry riposte off target to Oscar or a attack mal-parry that goes to Luke. Now it ends up being Oscar's mal-parry that gives Luke the point. What a bit of infighting there, resulting in a point to Oscar. See, Oscar's very, very active with the defense, playing with the distance, trying to look for the beat of the blade from Luke. And a straight attack by Oscar brings a score to 8-5. See again, Oscar's very active defense results in a attack off target by Luke. A very explosive lunge by Oscar. Luke just... Another one by Luke as well. Again, one of his signature running attacks. That goes straight into Oscar, who wasn't really expecting that. And a continuation of the attack. The attack is held by Luke, despite Oscar's defense. Brings a score to 7-8. Attack is missed by Luke. And again, with one of those running attacks by Luke, brings a score level to 8-8. Now, how will Oscar respond to these sorts of attacks by Luke, because they are pretty signature and unique to his sort of fencing. See that quite a bit. Once again, Luke with his running attack, but unfortunately misses. I think it hits a bit of the mask. Counter attack by Luke. Very well done. So now Luke takes the lead. It's now 9-8 to Luke Rees. Now he is guaranteed a medal today, but will he make that into a silver or a gold? Rather than just a bronze from yesterday, and it looks increasingly likely as now the score is 10-8. Now it's a parry riposte, which now goes to Oscar. The scores are pretty tied, 10-9. Single light attack by Luke Rees. It's now 11-9. With 1 minute left in the first period. Simple parry, Luke taking on the attack. And he just jumps into Oscar's counterattack there. Sort of a bouncing advance, but unfortunately it just doesn't land. Lands on the tip of Oscar's blade. It's another point to Luke Rees. Now what a 2-point lead. Pretty incredible he's medaled for both days. Which he continues the attack. 13-10 with 48 seconds to go in the first period. Now will Luke look to finish this off quickly? Now counter-attack by Luke. Well, sorry, an attack off target by Oscar. And now a simple attack by Oscar. Brings his up to 11. So now it's 13-11, still to Luke Rees. And a single simple attack. It's parry riposted by Luke Rees. Brings the score to 14-11. Luke on the attack now. Jumping attack, which secures him a place in the Exeter Open mixed foil final with a score of 15-11. Congratulations to Luke.